Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got some war attacks I've got to do. Now, Battle Day has started against P3 Warlords about, let's see, 37 minutes ago, and I was hoping to be the first 4 attacks in the war, but somebody was chomping at the bit and really wanted to get their attacks in. So, 2 attacks down. One of them was a 3-star, one of them was a 2-star. It was technically an 11v12 2-star, but he could have crushed it. He just didn't choose his best path for part of his attack, and it messed him up a little bit. Now, I personally think he could have gone a little bit simpler and crushed the base, but he wanted to try something a little bit different. So that cost him, but that's okay. That's definitely cleanable. Now, I'm going to be fresh hitting on my Town Hall 10 and 11 today. My first attack is going to be against technically a Town Hall 11, but it's really just a Town Hall 10, a rushed Town Hall 10 at that went up to Town Hall 11. I guess for some troops and their engineering somewhat. That's probably their idea. But a little bit low-level queen, some low-level defenses, so we should be able to exploit it pretty well. I'm going to go with a Blizzard and a Queen Charge Lalo. So I'm going to try to get my queen in here against this level 2 Expo. I'm going to try to take out the clan castle, the enemy queen, and maybe 1 or 2 of these air defenses. I'm not really sure yet. This air defense right here might be firing on my healers at some point. I have to freeze it. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to try to get a break into this compartment with the Expo and then possibly break in this junction as well, so she can come over here for the single at some point as well. Speaking of the single, I do kind of want to get the single out before it does target my queen. So what I want to do is send in my Blizzard and crash it right in between the Inferno and the wall, and that way the Inferno will go down, but then the Wizards can also get some chain value over here to some of this trash. And then at that point, we can Lalo from... My queen should take down the sweeper, so we can Lalo from here, starting into this air defense and wrapping counterclockwise and ending somewhere near this Inferno. That's going to be kind of the idea. I want to use my king against this storage and then running into the enemy king to get that funnel set. And my queen should choose to go up here toward this bomb tower and then into this compartment. That's sort of the idea. I'm hoping it works out. If not, we can make adjustments on the fly. And I think my army's actually ready. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Actually, no, let me change up the... Archers were actually, you know what? No, we'll keep the archers. We can keep the archers for cleanup on this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to jump in there. We have our clan castle and stuff ready to go. So, first things first, let's start the king over here. And there we go. We're going to aggro against the enemy king. They're going to duke it out a little bit. And he should be able to set the funnel. I really hope he doesn't go over to the right, because if he goes over to the right, that could cost me a little bit. I'm really needing him to set the funnel over here on the left side, because if he goes right, it's going to mess up where my queen wants to go. I might have set him a little bit too far down, so he may choose to go to the spell factory. He does. So I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to hold off for right now. Maybe pop his ability. We'll see if popping his ability will do the job. Let's get an archer here. King is going to run. You know what? This one might be better. This might be even a better outcome. So let's get the queen in. Let's Coco Loon and then send in healers. And as soon as this Expo transfers, I actually don't know if it is going to transfer. Let me... Oh, come on. My wall breakers are going to go break this junction. You know what? This might be even better. It does break the junction, but you know what? This is going to be perfect. This worked out better than my plan was going to work out, so I'm not mad at all. Let's get a poison down for the clan castle, and we are going to rage up the queen real quick, and to not waste too much time, we're going to go ahead and send in the Blizzard to help her out as well. So let's see if we can get it crashed exactly where we were looking to crash it. That way it can take out all of the value. Let's crash it down. We're going to drop the invisibility, and actually it made the single invisible. So let's get a shot off. Come on, get a shot off. There we go. It goes down. Now all of this stuff can be pretty much taken out by some minions. Queen charge still going strong. Let's get another rage on her. Enemy queen goes down. The clan castle's taken care of. Let's get 1 balloon in on that cannon, and we can start the Lalo up here. Try to get all of this stuff moving around. I should have known there was going to be a bunch of traps up top here. And queen is still going. I still have spells. She's going to walk around the base right now, so that is not ideal. Let's send in a haste here. More balloons over here. And we're going to have to haste these balloons along as well. Let's freeze up. Let's freeze over. Oh, man, I wanted to save that hound a little bit. That's okay. So we still have a bunch of balloons working through the base. I'm just not sure if they're going to make it through the back end. Let's freeze this wizard tower, and once the balloons move through, we'll rage through here, and then we might have to break in the queen somewhere. This isn't looking pretty, but it looks okay. We've got 38 seconds left. We're going to fail, I think. The plan didn't go 100% how I wanted it to. The pathing messed up since all of this got taken out as well. I was hoping that would be up there, so my balloons would path into the core and then over to this Inferno later, but it all wrapped around and we ended up kind of time failing this. My queen could take out the rest of the base. She does have her ability, but we don't have the time for her to take out the base is the problem. So we're gonna go ahead and pop her ability here, see what kind of percentage we can come out with, and whoever does decide to clean this base up should have a really good idea of how to do so. It's pretty simple. This was definitely a time fail. We can get someone to clean this up pretty well, but I was really hoping to get the 6-pack. That way I could come out on top tomorrow and not have to do the cleanup. But you know what? That's okay. Let's go back to the war map. We're going to get another attack ready to go, and let's see what the plan's going to be. Unfortunate how that first attack ended up. I really wanted to get 2 6-packs in this war, but we're going to have to settle for 1 less 3-star. Hopefully someone can clean that up. It's a pretty good scout. It was a time fail technically, but a little better execution on the Lalo portion, a little bit more attention. I probably could have dropped my spells a little bit earlier and tripled that base, but someone else can come in for the cleanup on that. I didn't want to be on cleanup duty this war. Usually I'm attacking at the end and cleaning up the bases that no one else could triple, but I didn't want that responsibility in this war. I wanted to get my attacks in early, so I didn't have to worry about tomorrow. So let's jump in here. We're going to BoWitch here at number 14. Mainly because of the level of base I know I can overpower. The only upgraded defenses are the air defenses, and of course it does have Infernos. It's a newer Town Hall 10 with rushed heroes, so I think we can overpower it with a BoWitch, get into the core, and honestly wreck it before even dropping the bats that I'm going to drop on it. So that is the plan. We've got some archers for the corner buildings, and I'm just going to spam it in from this top side, log launcher in, and try to get into the core. Should be able to do some pretty good damage to this single target Inferno before even getting in range of it with that log launcher. So let's go ahead and attack. We've got everything ready to go. Queen, king, yeah, spells are ready. So let's jump on into it. Hopefully we can get the triple here. Let's start off with the archers on the corner buildings. Make sure there's no hidden Teslas there. Doesn't look like it, so we can actually just go on in here with the BoWitch. Spam it all in here. Try to get a pretty good funnel set on both sides. Get some bowlers down here and there. We're going to go ahead and send in the log launcher, get it launching those logs into the core and breaking into the base, of course. Once these first set of walls are broken, we'll drop the king, queen, and then the rest of the bowlers going on in. And we have a poison ready for the clan castle as well. These bowlers should head right on into the base. There we go. Let's actually early rage here. We're going to poison over the wizards and the Electro Dragon. Hopefully the queen will step up and help take care of the E-Drag before it does too much damage. Log launcher hasn't even made it to the core and the town hall is down. Let's pop that king's ability. Queen should be locking onto the Electro Dragon. Electro Dragon goes down. And again, like I said, before we even drop the bats, we're going to absolutely crush this base. Nothing left of it. We're not even going to need the bats or the freezes, I don't think. In 1 minute, the whole base was absolutely crushed. We're going to hold on and we're going to see if we can swag all of these spells. That is absolutely insane. Let me get a screenshot of that. That is crazy. Plenty of max bowlers left. Some bowlers even on the outside with some witches still. Some giants made it all the way to the end of the raid, and that's not typically something that happens because they're not even for tanking, to be honest. They're for distraction at the start of the raid. So it's crazy that they're still alive. I get to swag a queen ability, 3 free spells, and then all of them. I couldn't even put them on the base fast enough. That is how bad I crushed this Town Hall 10. All right, on to the Town Hall 11 attacks. We're hitting number 9 right here, and this is a very common base design. Still is. It has been around for quite a long time, the 5 islands. And I'm going to be coming in with a queen charge. I'm going to start a funnel break with a baby dragon right over here to get both of these, collector and drill. I'm going to start a giant somewhere around this gold mine and get a wizard on either the gold mine or this barracks. So the cannon's going to be tanked by the giant, and the wizard should be able to take out one or both of these buildings to break off that funnel. I'm going to break my queen into this compartment with the wizard tower. Usually there is a single target Inferno here to stop this charge, but since there isn't, and they swapped it up and moved it over here or over here, we're just going to break in with the queen, try to take out the enemy queen, all of this good stuff, and hopefully the eagle artillery. Now, we've also got the blizzard in the clan castle, so either we're going to try for the enemy CC with that clan castle, or we can adjust and take out some of this stuff, or maybe we do it for the eagle if my queen misses that. A lot of things can happen with that blizzard, and it's very, very versatile. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to maybe send it in after clan castle, and then if they don't take out what's in the clan castle, which I'm guessing is an electro dragon, a wizard, and an archer, because that's what it's been up until now everywhere else. So If they don't take it out, they should drag over to the queen, because I'm thinking the queen will still be charging and I won't have deployed my miners yet, because I am going to be hitting this with a queen charge miner. And that's going to be the kind of the plan. So queen charge into here, take out the enemy queen, as much of this stuff as possible. You should redirect up to the eagle at some point. That'll set a good funnel for my miners to go into the single target inferno. King down up here to get the funnel set there, and then hopefully take out this whole bottom compartment with the blizzard. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to end, if I'm going to time fail or anything like that, but it seems like a solid plan to me. I don't see anything stopping it. So let's jump on in here. Let me make sure my army is correct. It looks like it. I have everything, all my spells, clan castle is good to go, and I have my heroes. Let's jump right into it and hope I can get the triple here at Town Hall 11. Let me Coco Loon for the baby dragon, and we can get him working through there. We can actually go ahead and get this giant in here and the wizard. And as soon as the dark drill goes down, we'll drop the queen, I think. Get her charging in. Let me get a Coco Loon in for her and her healers. And then the wizard's actually going to be able to take down, awesome. Take that down. We're going to break her in nice and early. That way she doesn't try to walk around. And we really need her to get in here and take out the enemy queen, I think. We're going to charge her for a little bit, try to pay attention to her until the enemy queen goes down, because I don't want to have to pop the ability, or at least don't want my queen to die for some reason. So we're going to wait until she steps up. We're going to drop a rage spell, and that should be able to get us through just fine. Enemy queen goes down. She should be safe for now. So let's get this balloon right here, and we're going to try to crash. Look at that clan castle. I knew it was going to be that clan castle. What did I tell you? Let's go ahead and crash it there. Let's make this stuff invisible. Oh, I really didn't want to make the Electro Dragon invisible, but, you know, it happens. The Electro Dragon's going to go toward my queen. Nope, it's going to reverse, and now it's going to go toward my queen. So not like the best value off of the blizzard, but not too bad either. We did get a lot of it taken out. Let's pop the queen's ability. Oh, my queen's healers went down to that air defense. Oh, okay. That's not perfect, but it should be workable. Let's get a few miners up here, and my queen might take out the, oh, it's not going to get the eagle. It's going to get a lot of damage on it, but not going to take it down. So we're going to have to start the miners here, pop the king's ability, and get the Grand Warden working through. We do still have a rage and 2 freezes for the miners, so it's still okay. They're going to move into the eagle's radius there, so they should be sort of safe. I'm actually going to freeze over this single so it can go down and stop burning all of my miners. And come on, get the miners working through. They should get into the core pretty quick and take out the town hall, maybe not. Actually, they're looking okay. Let's rage here. Let's pop the Grand Warden ability through this compartment, and we're gonna poison over the king. I probably should have used it on the clan castle, huh? That would have been a good idea, but miners are still looking strong at the moment. Let me try to get some cleanup kind of working around. They're gonna run into this inferno. I'm probably gonna freeze the inferno, and you know, I want to save the freeze for down here in this compartment, I think. Let's get some more stuff working around. I have a super wall breaker for nothing because they're miners. Where did all my miners go? Oh my goodness, my Grand Warden went down. Let's just drop this heal here. I don't think we're gonna make it through here. You know what, I really thought about queen charge loloing this, and I should have went with my gut, because I wouldn't have queen charged where I did. I would have just queen charged into this, and I wouldn't have had to deal with that break and all of that craziness. And putting her here would have gotten to draw all of the clan castle over to her, which would have worked out perfectly. But we're going to end up with a, I don't know, 80% 1-star, because this stuff missed the town hall. Man, that is a shame. I'm pretty sure someone can clean that up as well. This was not near as close as my first attack, but they should at least be able to use a queen charge as a scout for this base. Man, I can't believe I missed the triple on this one. This is a base that I hit all the time at all Town Halls levels. Town Hall 10, 11, 12, 13 even, and I crush it almost every single time. Looks like I should have went with my gut and went with the queen charge Lalo with the Blizzard Bomb. Well, this is what it comes down to. I'm going to attack this rush town on 11. There's not a lot of choices on the opposite team, so I'm going to have to hit what is available. So this is a rushed 11, of course. We're going to probably send a 5 ICG at it to crush it, and it's sort of a pattern now. My first attack with my Town Hall 10 didn't go well. I sent a BoWitch and spammed it in, and it crushed the base. Didn't even have to drop my bats. I'm going to do something similar here. I did not do well in my first attack, but it just so happens this base should get crushed by the 5 ICG. Now, there are 2 multi-targets in Infernos in the core, which usually people see multis and don't think BoWitch, but I'm going to try to crush the core and then bat around, and we should be able to overwhelm it because it is such an underdeveloped rushed base. It should be fine. Let's go ahead and jump in here, try to get my confidence up for the next war so I can come in and crush it. This is sort of why I attack at the end of the war as well. I try not to make these mistakes, but not thinking too clearly and trying to jump in and do my attacks a bit early probably clouded my judgment just a little bit trying to get the attacks in. So in hindsight, I'm going to probably stick with attacking at the end of the war so other people can make these mistakes early and I can clean up after them and get the triples and get the wins for our team here at Eden's Edge. But let's send a 5 ICG at this. Let me make sure my army is good to go. Looks good. Let's jump on in. We should be able to take this down pretty well, especially having a Grand Warden help us out against a rushed base. I don't see too much a problem. Let's get all the corner buildings taken care of first, and then we can hold on to that last archer. Let's go ahead and send in the 5 ICG, get all of the witches in here, trying to set a funnel for the rest of it. And you know, we have something tanking. Let's go ahead and send in that log launcher, get these walls knocked down. They're low-level walls, shouldn't take much to get through them. Let's get the King, Queen, Grand Warden in, and then we'll send in all the rest of the bowlers. Whole base is already open, just wide open all the way to the core. Log launcher doing some damage to the Inferno and the Eagle Artillery, which was the goal. Let's drop a poison on the, oh, come on. Come on back, E-Drag. Get in this poison spell. Eagle shot lands one. I think it fired only once. There we go. King is actually coming back, so he's bringing that Electro Dragon into the core with the poison spell. Hopefully, my Queen's going to take care of the E-Drag, it looks like, and we can rage through here, get all of this stuff taken care of. The whole core is crushed, and let's see. I don't know if we're going to need our bats or not. I'm kind of hoping we don't need them, so we can get sort of a repeat on what happened with the Town Hall 10, where we didn't need the bats at all. Queen is still up with an ability. She is in the core. The back end of the core is actually broken open. So we might not need the bat spells once again. I've got 6 bat spells and 4 free spells, and this one is a rushed base. So this one makes a bit more sense. The other one wasn't actually a Town Hall 10. Full-fledged Town Hall 10, nothing really rushing up besides the heroes, and we crushed it. Looks like we're gonna do the same this time. We still have ice golems up at the end of the raid. So that's why I chose this strategy, because I knew it was gonna just overpower all of these low-level defenses, just like it did, going in and crushing the base. And we're gonna try to swag all of the spell. We couldn't even get them all down fast enough. Again, I try to swag them so late in the raid, but look at that, we absolutely crushed once again with the BoWitch. As you can see, very similar results on my Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 10. 1 triple on each, but the first attack did not go very well. And an 80% on both of them. Shout out to Captain David, by the way, for the fresh hit. Well, no, for the 6-pack. It was not a fresh hit. He actually cleaned up Tom's mistake on number 7. Both of Captain David's attacks, though, were against Town Hall 12s, and he's a Town Hall 11 himself. So shout out to him. They were rush 12s, but got to give props where props is due. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in to these live war attacks. You guys are all amazing, and I will see you in the next one.